Welcome to Marion Harding Stadium, and we are about ready to kick off the home schedule of Marion Harding football here. We got a Mansfield senior team coming in 1-1. I'm Mike Lindsay along with Todd Schneider. And, Coach, what do you think about tonight's game?
I think tonight's going to be an exciting game. You know, this is a rivalry that goes back a long time. And I know the Prexies are definitely jacked for this game, and I'm thinking some good things are going to happen tonight.
Well, I definitely think we need a win tonight. You know, Harding's coming off of 2 hard losses. They lost to a very talented Mount Vernon team the first week who, you know, people had their doubts about Mount Vernon, but that type of offense, they're now 2-0. Then Lyman Senior has always been, the last couple of years, a very powerful team. And Mansfield Senior coming in 1-1. I know they lost 28-21 to, I believe, Canton McKinley, who's always a state power. And I believe they beat Big Walnut the first week, 2019. So Mansfield Senior, going way back, they always have some talented kids, but sometimes they're a little bit undisciplined. We'll just have to see tonight if these talented kids are disciplined or undisciplined.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Mansfield Senior definitely always has really good athletes, always really good athletes. So, you know, definitely when you're watching them, you want to watch for their wide receivers, their backs. They're going to be talented. They're going to try to hit us on the edge. So, you know, we just got to play some sound football, and we could win this thing.
Well, we're going to run into some weather tonight, too. And you know, that can take you either way. It could help you or it could hurt you. One of the two. Hopefully a wet field might slow down their athletes if they're as talented as they've always been. On the other hand, we're a passing team this year. We haven't been racking up a lot of yards rushing, so our receivers have to make catches and our quarterbacks got to make throws.
Absolutely. This is a game where a youngster like Titus Douglas can shine with the football, and hopefully the weather does play a role in the game, but it's in our favor as opposed to theirs.
Well, and it's going to be wet. It's been raining the last couple hours, supposed to rain throughout the night. Again, and there's where turnovers could cause. You know, the quarterback's going to have a wet ball most of the time. Can he grip it and make some nice plays? Can our backs hang on to the football? So turnovers could be a big question mark in tonight's game.
Well, you know what they say in football, whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the football game, and that's true the vast majority of the time. So they definitely have to hold on to the ball tonight, and if we do that, you know, we could definitely get this ball game.
Well, and we hope this is a defensive battle. I know our defense is there. We've got to have a strong defensive showing tonight. Our offense has been putting up some points, so let's see what happens from there.
Absolutely. It's good to have Friday Night Lights back.
Welcome back to Marion Harding Stadium. We're ready for the opening kickoff of our first home game. Marion Harding kicking off to Mansfield Senior. A little squib kick and
Harding ball.
Not sure if that was a planned onside kick or what. I believe Mansfield Senior did get it. So Mansfield will start 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Coach, I think the key tonight is going to be do not let Mansfield Senior have some big plays. You know, I know they've got some backs. Brian Benson, number 9. Keep your eye on him. He's been the workload for Mansfield the first 2 weeks. And Taiwan Vickers, number 6. Very talented running backs. You give them an opening, and they can take it to the house.
Absolutely. The key to tonight's success is going to have to be on the edges. You know, you can't let them get to the edges. Here we go. They come out. Looks like they have a tight end up top there, and they're in a good old-fashioned I backfield.
Vickers cuts it out. Got some room.
Like I said, Coach, we got to be strong on the edges. If we're not strong on the edges, it could be a long night.
Mansfield picks up a first down. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Marion Harding 40-yard line.
Right now we've got doubles. We've got a split backfield. Quarterback's in the shotgun.
Mansfield going with a no huddle. Benson was the ball carrier on that.
What we saw there, folks, was what we see Ohio State run a lot. That was just a little zone read there by the QB. He can hand it off or he can keep it and run an option the other way.
I believe Jordan Scott was in on the tackle. Mansfield going with a hurry-up offense.
Same formation we saw before. Oh, we got a screen, Coach. We got a screen. Great reaction. We just have to make the tackle on that one.
Right, we had the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and we just missed it. Those are things that can't happen against a good football team. Mansfield with the first down. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from the Marion Harding 25-yard line.
All right, we got a tight end down low here. Split backfield. We got motion coming across here. Motion into doubles.
Hand off to Vickers. And again, carrying for about 5 yards.
That play right there is just a good old-fashioned power off tackle.
Bryce Starner on the tackle. Mansfield looking at a 2nd down and 4.
We have the same formation that we had last time. Quarterback's looking the sideline, getting the play, looking at his wristband.
Burn one.
Oh, we just overran it. We overran it.
Taquan Vickers in for the touchdown. Actually, his number I said before was 6. I believe it's 3. I'm looking maybe at an old Mansfield senior roster here. Mansfield senior in for the touchdown, setting up for the extra point.
We got the quarterback on the hold here. Keep an eye on this. We could see a trick play here. Kick is up, true, and it's through.
With 9:49 left in the first quarter, Mansfield strikes first, and they lead Marion Harding 7-0. You are listening to or you're watching a Marion City School Telecom production.
Contracts with the size of Texas, a man's word meant something. So get back out there and show them what you got. Go. You got it. Go. That's one. Grab a seat. The game is on. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Okay, big cat.
We're back here at Marion Harding Stadium, waiting the kickoff for Mansfield Senior.
Looks like
Coach, we we let Mansfield go down in about 5 plays and score. I think it's important that we get a nice, substantial drive going here. Doesn't have to be quick, doesn't have to be fancy. Just control the ball and control the clock and score.
Absolutely. That's absolutely what we need to do. We need to give our defense a rest, get out there, get a little confidence in our boys, and maybe get a good kick return here. We have Nick Middlesworth and Titus Douglas back deep, and I know both these young men definitely have the ability to break a long run here.
I think the key right now is no mistakes. Harding can't afford any mistakes right now. It's like the ball out of bounds. That's going to be a Harding break right there. They will start, I believe, at the 35-yard line. Harding will take over 1st and 10.
He's jogging over right now.
At their own 35-yard line. I know Harding's nursing a few injuries too, Coach. I know Robert Abrams is not playing. Had an injury in the weight room the other day, and I know they're a throwing team now. They haven't racked up a lot of yards on the ground. But if you want to keep the clock running, the ground game's the way to go.
Absolutely, especially on a rainy night like tonight. Looks like we have Colin Hill at fullback, and we have Titus Douglas at tailback. And look at this, folks. We're lining up in eye backs here. I think we might run this ball here.
And
there's Titus Douglas. He's down the sideline. Coach, that was a fantastic run by that young man. He's only a sophomore.
And, Coach, my hat's off to the line there. There was a nice hole there. Titus found the hole and made the most of it. And Marion Harding needed every bit of that on this opening drive. Harding now with a 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line of Mansfield Senior.
All right, looks like we come out of the huddle here. Looks like we have twins up top. Actually, we have wing trips there with Colin Hill at the wing. Oh, that was just a bootleg right there, Coach. We got the touchdown.
Oh, no, they're going to call him down on the 1-yard line. And that was, I believe, Nick Middlesworth.
Absolutely, I believe it was, Coach.
Ryan Sater had a nice play-action pass there. So Marion Harding with a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Important to get it in. I said a nice long drive here, but you know what? We'll take it.
Absolutely.
Again,
whether it's a quick hit or a long drive, we'll take it, Coach.
Again, no mistakes and just punch it in, and let's see what we can do on defense.
Double tights here, double tights.
Titus Douglas in for the score. Oh. And Marion Harding strikes back quickly. Marion Harding goes 365 yards in 3 plays.
Coach, I believe that was Thomas Moore on the play there. Senior Thomas Moore.
Thomas Moore. Harding with a little problem with extra point team.
Tyreek Harris in the hold here. The snap is true. The kick is up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a tie ball game.
It is good. So with 9:07 remaining in the 1st quarter, Marion Harding has tied the score 7-7. You are watching a Marion City School Telecom production.
Wild Wings, you have to be here.
They make this, I'll eat the blazing wings. This is no time for a change of heart, because before contracts with us size of Texas, a man's word.
We're back at Marion Harding Stadium. Harding ready to kick it off.
Jordan Scott there on the kickoff, Coach.
And again, a little squib kick. And Mansfield fields it at the 30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ball out.
you know, Coach, a lot of people when they watch football probably wonder why teams kick low like that. A lot of reasons they kick low like that is because you have a very good athletic team and you don't want it to get in the hands of the athletes back there catching the ball, because mostly teams will put their best athletes back there on kick return. So smart move by Harding High School, smart kick, and there was a little fumble there at the end. We almost got the ball back.
That's a good point, Coach. And you know, as wet as it is, you never know. You're right. You don't put it in the hand of the big playmakers. Mansfield will take over at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Marion Harding has to do a better job on defense this series and not give up the big plays.
All right, we got doubles up top here. Got shotgun, split backs.
Handoff.
Right up the gut. Our linebackers need to step up in the hole, Coach.
Benson gained about 6, maybe 7. Call it 6. We're going to call it 2nd and 4 from the 48-yard line.
Okay, looks like we got an even set here. Got ace, or rather shotgun split backs. Oh, there we go. Double hitches, all hitches there, all hitches.
And it's going to be close to a first down. I think he might be a yard short.
I think so.
It's going to bring up the
3rd and 1 here.
It's going to bring up the first 3rd down of the game. 3rd and 1 from the Harding 49-yard line.
Generally in a situation like this, you're going to see teams, they're going to come right up the gut. So our D-line's going to have to get low here, especially when it's wet like this. You're going to have to get low, root hog, and let your linebackers make plays.
Low snap, and going to be a penalty. And a false start on Mansfield.
Or rather, false start. So, you know, in a situation like this, now instead of 3 and 1, we have, you know, 3rd and 6. So
changes the whole outcome of this play calling here.
I would maybe look for the play they ran before, maybe running the hitches there.
Well, Mansfield's come into this game actually being a running team, and they did throw a nice pass there.
Here we go. We got a pistol set. We got twins.
Nice play by, I believe,
Bryce Starner there, Coach. Number 23.
Bryce Starner.
Bryce Starner was a standout basketball player for the Prexies last year that a lot of coaches talked to him and got him out to play football. And I know Coach Worstel is here watching tonight, proud of the young man out here on the gridiron.
And Bryce is only a junior. Better news yet. Big stop there for Marion Harding. Now do something with the ball you did last time, and let's see what happens. And with the ball being wet, you never know on a bad snap.
Well, once again, we got, looks like we got Nick Middlesworth deep.
Very short kick.
Like that, we got to stay away from. Stay away.
Harding's going to have pretty good field position. They'll start at their 37-yard line, 1st and 10. And with 8:03 to go in the first quarter, 7-7 tie.
Prexies are down there in the huddle. Looks like they're getting a play call from Coach Wessler. They run out on the field. All right, folks. We've got, looks like we've got quads over here. We're motioning across.
I believe Marion Harding was false start. See, things like that, Coach. You know, you had a nice drive the last series. You don't want to start 1st and 15.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Coach, it looks like we're getting some Columbus coverage here, too. It looks like the chopper 10's here.
There we go. All right, Coach, like I said before, it's 1st and 15. 1st and 15, that completely changes the complexion of the plays. We got Ryan Sayer in the shotgun. Titus Douglas flanking there. Motion across.
Short pass, blocked. I believe it was intercepted. It was intercepted. It was tipped at the line and intercepted. Tough break for the Presidents. Actually, Benson's the one that made the interception. Mansfield's going to have the ball at the Marion Harding 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Wow.
You know, Coach, those are the type of mistakes you're talking about. Those are the type of mistakes that we can't make.
Not beat a good team.
Deep in our territory. You know, I often question if that really was an interception there. It'd be nice to have a replay booth, you know. But they had a better angle on it than we did.
Well, the man on the stripes was right there, so we won't question him on that one.
Absolutely.
And Mansfield going long. A very nice play by Bryce Starner. Very nice play. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line.
You know, the tough thing about playing a team like this is you never know, since they don't huddle, you never know what they're going to give you. You kind of stand there and wait as they wait, and, you know, you may get a pistol set, you may get, you know, shotgun with 2 backs flanking, you know, you never know. Once again, looks like we're going back to the pistol set here.
Handoff. Biggers stopped at the line, maybe a yard.
You know, the thing about a run like that, you watch a run like that, and it's coming out of a, you know, kind of a spread out set like that, but in reality, that's nothing more than just a good old-fashioned
dive.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned dive. But instead of the fullback, you got the wing standing off to the left there, and he's leading up through.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for Mansfield. Another big 3rd down play for the Presidents.
All right, we need to stop here. Same formation that we've seen the last couple plays. Now we have a motion.
Handoff. Benson. Going to cut it to the right. I believe he's got the 1st down.
I believe he does too, absolutely.
Mansfield's going to have it 1st and 10 from about the 16-yard line of Marion Harding.
Quarterback Brandon Swindle looks to the sideline for the call. Formation stayed the same.
Benson.
Oh,
cuts it
we're
back.
right up in the hole. We got to keep our
Breaks the
heads
tackle.
up. We were there to make that tackle, Coach. Our
Benson's
linebacker
in.
just dropped his head.
And Benson made a nice cut to the inside, too, to break a tackle, and Mansfield's in for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point. Again, it's going to be important for Marion Harding to answer this call like they did the first score of Mansfield.
Absolutely, like we said at the beginning of the game of football is about the turnover battle. And right now we're losing the turnover battle, which is why we're down 14-7. Swindle with the hold.
Low kick, and believe it is up and good. So with 6:29 remaining in the first quarter, Mansfield Senior has taken the lead over Marion Harding Presidents 14-7. You are watching Marion Harding Football, a Marion City School Telecom production.
Buffalo Wild Wings, you have to be here.
Harding Stadium awaiting the kickoff from Mansfield Senior to Marion Harding. Back again, I believe, Titus Douglas and
Nick Middlesworth.
Nick Middlesworth.
Two dangerous threats back there. Looks like we're going to be able to field this one, too. The ball's in the hands of Mr. Douglas. Oh, you got to follow your blocks, young man. Come on.
Titus down at about the 14-yard line. I know he's still running, but the referee blew the whistle.
I don't know.
And again, I'm not so sure he was down, Coach, but the man in the stripes called him down, so he's the final judge on it.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. He was not down. The young man landed on his body. Titus rolled off and kept running, but unfortunately, when they blow that whistle,
it's dead.
They're the final call, regardless of what level of football you're playing at. When the whistle blows, the play is over.
Okay, Marion Harding back in their own territory. First and 10 at the 14.
All right, looks like we have trips down here. We got an ace backfield, shotgun ace.
Gonna go long.
Oh, Starner goes up for it. That was a great attempt there.
Great defense
to pull it in.
Great defensive play by Davis Chapman for Mansfield seniors.
Yeah. Where's your
I see Colin Hill coming in the game here. So I'm thinking, with the big fullback in the game, we might see a little running here. We might see some high backfield right now.
Well, they haven't stopped our run yet. We had the long run and then the run for the touchdown, and why fix it if it's not broke?
Absolutely, we got a good old-fashioned pro-style set here. Oh, backside.
We got it. Hey, they're running to the far.
Not good, Coach. Fumble for the play, and Mansfield Senior has it. They will take over. 1st and 10, I believe, at the Marion Harding 12-yard line. Well, and that's the thing we talked about before the game, mistakes. And Harding had a nice offensive possession their first series, and now they've shot themselves in the foot twice with the interception and the fumble. And you just can't give a Mansfield senior team this kind of field position because you're just asking for trouble.
Well, and unfortunately, in a situation like this, if the Prexies don't make a stand here, we're looking at being down 14 points. Fortunately, though, there's still a lot of ball game left to play, but it's hard to overcome those mistakes. Once again, the Prexie defenders, they're right there, Coach.
Vickers.
Right there. They just got to make that play.
They just missed.
Well, and really, we did stop Mansfield on the one series. They have yet to stop us. We've stopped ourselves on both the series that we turned the ball over.
Absolutely. Really, they put together one really good drive. Other than that, we've given them such short field that, we're making things way too easy for them.
Yeah,
he got shotgun, split backs. Quarterback keeps it. Quarterback kept it.
He's down to about the 1-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal, Mansfield at the 1.
Once again, for all you folks watching, what you're seeing there, that's just nothing more than quarterback read option. That's a lot of the stuff that we've seen Ohio State do, especially when they had Braxton Miller at quarterback. Sometimes he'll keep it, sometimes he won't. And it's kind of hard to defend sometimes because you never really know.
On the half-yard line.
Vickers, ball carrier, going to get in for the touchdown.
Well, we were right there on the tackle, but unfortunately, when they're on the 1-yard line, they don't have very far to go. All right, we have the kick again. Number 32 for Mansfield Senior, junior. Ethan Ludy has been pretty busy tonight in the early stages of this game. Kick is true.
So with 5:13 remaining in the first quarter, Mansfield Senior has jumped out on top of Marion Harding, 21-7. You are watching Marion Harding football, a Marion Harding High School Telecom production.
Buffalo Wild Wings, you have to be here.
We're back here at Marion Harding Stadium. Coach, you know, really, if we can get the ball back here, 21-7, and we get a nice drive going again, we're just down 7, but we've got to take care of the football. We cannot turn the ball over to a Mansfield senior team that's capable of putting a lot of points on the board.
Absolutely, we cannot do that. What you have to remember is there's a lot of ball game left here. There's definitely a lot of ball game left here. These players need to stay up. The fans need to stay up. A lot of ball game left.
Looks like Nick's Middleworth's going to take the ball at the 15. Nick cuts it up the middle. He's got a groove. Slips, still on his feet. Breaks a tackle. Can't get outside. Going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So Marion Harding's got decent field position now. It's important that they get a nice drive going here.
Absolutely.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Marion Harding, I believe, at the 35-yard line. And I'm sure Coach Wessler's instilling in his offensive crew that we cannot continue to turn the ball over. If we have any chance of winning this game, we've got to take care of the football.
Absolutely. Looks like Thomas Moore's running out to play some running back there. Maybe giving Titus Douglas a little rest after that last fumble there. Unfortunately, in a wet game like this, those things happen. So we got double tight ends, double tight end wings. Got Thomas Moore off the edge. Nice little stiff arm there.
About 10 yards.
Absolutely.
Maybe 9. Going to be a little short, I believe, of the first down. Going to bring up a 2nd and half a yard from the 44 and a half.
Prexy's hustled the line. Get the call, boys. Don't wait for them to get set. Element of surprise.
Corners come up. Soft, come up.
Same formation we had before.
Thomas Moore, first down.
Moore. There we go.
See, like I said before, they have not really stopped us yet.
Absolutely.
We haven't had a chance to really give them too many chances to stop us because we've stopped ourselves. But Harding's going to have it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Right, we got Titus Douglas and Jordan Scott checking in. Thomas Moore's coming out of the game along with Roger Hammond. That's a good running by that young man there. What a great senior with great leadership. Right. Got Ryan Sayer under center. Titus Douglas deep in the backfield. Hand off to Titus.
He's got some
Cuts
speed.
it to the edge.
Nice block.
That's a fantastic block, Coach. Who was that on that
Evan
block?
McGeorge, I believe.
That's a fantastic block.
Justin Lovell.
Well, you know, that's
Titus
what a lot of
owes
people
about
don't
15
realize.
more of those yards to Justin Lovell. Great downfield block.
You know, that's what a lot of
Nice
people don't
run by
realize.
Titus. He's got it. Marion Harding 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Wide receivers are important not only as pass catchers, but they're important as blockers.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. They spring a lot of touchdowns.
All right. Looks like we got little twins here, little twins action. Eye backfield.
Titus
right
Douglas.
up the gut. Go,
Breaks
young
a
man.
tackle.
There we go. Oh, that's a great run there.
Titus ahead for another first down. You know, Titus not a real big kid, but really quick on his feet, and sometimes them quicker guys, they're just hard to get a hold of.
Titus is kind of that quintessential, what people used to refer to as a scat back. Right, we got
Thomas Moore back in at
double
running
tight
back.
ends, wings. Looks like Sayer's going to go under center. We got Thomas Moore, ace backfield. Oh, looks like
Thomas
the
Moore.
snap was just a little bobbled there. I don't think Sayer got a clean snap on that one. You know, that's a problem tonight when you have a wet ball like that.
Maybe ahead for 2, so it's going to be 2nd and about 8 from the 12-yard line.
Once again, when we're down this deep in the red zone, it's imperative that we score. It's
Thomas
a
Moore
must.
out, Titus Douglas back in. Looks like officials timeout, equipment check.
Absolutely. We are in a double tight set, but now instead of having our wide receivers in tight as wings, we have them spread out a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see if we decide to try to pass the ball here.
Titus Douglas
Just too much
little
penetration
off
by the
tackle.
defense there, Coach. Too much penetration.
Give him a yard there. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Well, I think it's safe to say on a 3rd and 7 we might be seeing a pass here, Coach.
Well, I think we're in 2-down territory, to tell you the truth. We're down 14. I don't know if we'll settle for a field goal, but like you said, there's a lot of time left in this game. It's Coach Brady planning on 2 plays here, and if so, as he tried to run a sweep wide, they haven't been able to stop that.
Well, we got Colin Hill back there, big bruising fullback, so
Going to be a run.
we're going to see a run
Titus
here,
Douglas
folks.
puts on a little move, gets caught behind. Oh, boy. Fumble on the play, and Mansfield Senior has it. Harding's 3rd turnover of the game, actually in the first quarter. And injured Marion Harding player down. With 2:02 left in the first quarter, Mansfield Senior will take over at the 14-yard line, and they lead it 21-7. You're watching Marion Harding football, a Harding Telecom production.
There he goes again, mixing sauces. Hot barbecue to Parmesan garlic and back again. You're not on the same page of the playbook, are you? It's time to speak up. Next time Loverboy goes to mix, set him straight.
We're gonna stop mixing sauces now, okay? Thank you.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer.
We're back here at Marion Harding Stadium with a injury.
Coach, I believe that was Titus Douglas there on the turf.
Titus is up now. Looks like to be okay.
Walking off on his own power. That's a good thing to see. You know, unfortunately, Coach, we turned the ball over, but I guess the one positive is that we have not given them a short field. But once again, on a rainy night like tonight, it is very, very, very hard to hold on to the ball. Unfortunately, we are the ones coughing it up and not Mansfield Senior. We need to have our defense bow their backs here a little bit and force a turnover.
Well, we're deep in their territory, which we haven't been yet tonight, and you're right. But again, you know, they're playing on the same field that we're playing on and the same wetness. Hand off to Vickers. Cuts the right corner. Got an opening. Nice move to the inside. Cuts it to the outside. Brought down finally by, I believe, number Jefferson.
That was a game-saving, or that was a touchdown-saving tackle right there by T.J. Jefferson. Prexes have to make sure in their pursuit they're not overrunning plays. That was almost disastrous because we overran it.
Well, it's a nice game, too. It gets them out of the hole, and it's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Got a shotgun, split backs. We got twins up top.
Hand off Vickers.
Sweep again. There we go.
But we didn't contain it. We came back nice, though. The loss is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, you know, one of the hardest things for young players to do is when that action goes away from them, for them to stay home until the ball crosses the line.
Right.
That's a very, very tough thing for young football players to be disciplined enough to do, and it's even tough for college football players to be disciplined to do.
Well, Roger Hammond made a nice play on it. I thought he might get away there for a second, but Roger did a nice job of staying with him. Mansfield will lose a yard, brings up a 2nd and 11 from the 37-yard line.
Got shotgun split backs.
Hand off Benson up
Right
the middle.
gut.
Going to get about 3 of that back, so going to be 3rd and about 8.
Well, 3rd and long here, Coach.
Big defensive play right here for Marion Harding.
We're going to see some pass. We got twins up top. Actually, check that. We have a even formation. We got twins on both sides here.
Double twins.
Double twins, absolutely. In a pistol formation.
Back to pass, looking, swing it out to the halfback.
Break down to make the tackle. Oh, we're in great position there. Great position. We just have to break down and make that tackle.
Mansfield ahead for the first down. They have it now in Marion Harding territory.
Brings up a 1st and 10, Mansfield at the Marion Harding 48-yard line. Yeah, big play for Mansfield there.
We got trips up top. Got a pistol formation in the backfield.
I don't know if they're going to call Harding for approach.
Offsides, encroachment.
Going to bring up a 1st and 5 for Mansfield at the Marion Harding 43-yard line.
Well, actually, right now there's no time left on the clock, but
cannot end on a defensive.
Cannot end on a defensive penalty. So the TY Tigers will have time for one more play.
Swing pass, incomplete.
That was a great break on the play right there by Bryce Starner.
Bryce Starner there to break it up.
Fantastic game up to this point.
That's the end of the first quarter. Marion Harding Stadium. Mansfield Senior ahead 21-7. You're watching Marion Harding football, a Marion Harding High School Telecom production.
Okay. Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
There he goes again, mixing sauces. Hot barbecue to Parmesan garlic and back again. You're not on the same page of the playbook, are you? It's time to speak up. Next time Loverboy goes to mix, set him straight.
We're gonna stop mixing sauces now, okay? Thank you.
Grab a seat.